Hello everyone, I am Sudha, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, St. Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Hosur. Today we are going to see about assimilation of carbohydrates. What is assimilation of carbohydrates? It is the movement of the digestive food molecules into the cells of the body from where they are used. The liver is important in assimilation. For example, glucose is used in the respiration to provide energy, and also amino acids are used to build new proteins. Digestion, absorption and metabolism of carbohydrate. The body uses carbohydrates for energy storage and nutrition. The carbohydrate content of many food is high, including bread, potatoes, bananas and honey. The main source of carbohydrate in the human diet is polysaccharides, mostly in the form of starch. Human must metabolize carbohydrates to use them as energy. The body absorbs glucose, which is converted from complex starches into monosaccharides. Carbohydrates begin to be digested in the mouth by salivary amylases. Pancreatic amylase further break down the remaining starch in the intestine. A gram of carbohydrate can provide 4 kilocalories of energy. Carbohydrate metabolism. Carbohydrate metabolism involved in the following pathways: glycolysis, gluconeogenesis, glycogenolysis, glycogenesis, pentose phosphate pathway, fructose metabolism. Digestion of carbohydrates. When carbohydrates are digested, disaccharides, polysaccharides and oligosaccharides are oxidized to monosaccharides. Enterocytes easily absorb hexoses. Hexoses means 6 carbon sugars such as glucose from the diet. It is necessary to break down polysaccharides and disaccharides into smaller sugars in order to absorb them. Mouth. Starches are broken down by salivary amylase into maltose and polysaccharides in the stomach. Amylases do not function because of the high pH. Stomach. Because of its highly acidic pH, the stomach is unable to digest food properly. Small intestine. Other enzymes such as pancreatic amylase break down carbohydrates. Microvillus membrane brush borders digest oligosaccharides and disaccharides. Absorption of carbohydrate. A portal circulation facilitates the absorption of carbohydrate after digestion. Transportation can either be active, passive, or facilitated. Active transport. The transport of carbohydrates across the plasma membrane occurs through the use of transport enzyme against the gradient of concentration. Facilitated transport. It is facilitated by transmembrane enzymes that do not require energy to move down concentration gradients. Passive transport. Sugars are passively absorbed down concentration gradients without enzymatic activity or energy. This mechanism lasts the longest. Absorption of carbohydrate. The function of transport vary according to their roles: passive, active or facilitated. SGLT1 functions to transport glucose through the small intestine based on an ATPase pump actively generating sodium gradients. The transport system transport to sodium, galactose or glucose and water. Glucose transport 2, located on the basolateral membranes of the small intestine and kidney, pancreas and liver, facilitate glucose and fructose diffusion. By being bidirectional, the function can be altered based on cellular conditions. GLUT4, mostly found in adipose tissue. Insulin regulates it, depend on cellular condition to store glucose. GLUT5 facilitates the diffusion of fructose. Passive glucose absorption is rare. The first part of the small intestine, duodenum, jejunum, absorb most of the glucose. Thank you.